boys and girls. Welcome back to Penny's Reading Nook. I'm here at Spencer, West Virginia at the Patch Office, getting ready for another Read, Make, and Do. And if you can see, the table looks like it's going to be an interesting one. Well, let's start off with the book. Today I'm going to read Dolly Parton's I Am a Rainbow. This book was written by Dolly Parton, and it was illustrated by Heather Sheffield. That means Heather drew the pictures and Dolly Parton wrote the words. This is called I Am a Rainbow. Colors make up our whole world, everything we say and do. But did you know each boy and girl is made of colors too? When I'm tickled pink, it means I'm feeling dandy. Everything is great and as sweet as cotton candy. But guess what happens when my sister pulls my hair? Then I turn red. I'm as angry as a bear. Urgh. And if Mommy says time out, I pout for a minute or two. Then I get bored and sad and I feel kinda blue. For me. And sometimes I get jealous. Then I'm feeling green. Ooh, this happens when I'm left out of a happy scene. When I'm feeling scared, kids call me yellow. But I can find my courage and be a brave fellow. That's right, we all can do that. When we all play together, it makes me feel so cozy. My mood is joyful and everything is rosy. A good time together, aren't they? So remember, as you go from hue to hue, that each and every person has feelings too. It's not always up to you, the way that you feel, but how you act is a different deal. So, be a rainbow, shine above, and filter all your glow through love. It's nature's way, these colors you show, so simply say, I am a rainbow. And here at the end of the book, Dolly writes us a little note. I thought I might read that. When I was just a young child, I wanted to see a rainbow every single day. No matter how I was feeling, seeing a rainbow always made me happy. Then, one day, I figured out how I could see a rainbow every day. All I had to do was reach up and pull that rainbow right out of the sky and place it in my heart. May you all carry a rainbow in your heart, so whenever you need a moment of joy, you just let that rainbow out of your heart and watch it jump back into the sky. I love you, Dolly. And that's important. We all need to have that kind of a reminder. With everything going on, we need those reminders. Again, that was Dolly Parton's I Am a Rainbow. Well, we have some things that we can do that kind of go along with a rainbow. And the first one is a game. You're going to be using your fine motor skills because you're going to have to make your game cards. And then we're going to work with some literacy skills because we're going to work on our sight words. So you see I have a Candyland game. So if you have a Candyland game at your house, you're halfway there. If not, just make your own. It's not hard to do. You just get a piece of paper out, make you some different colored squares. You kind of want them to go in a pattern, the colors of the rainbow. You get your game piece out, and for this game, we're not going to use the typical Candyland game pieces. We're going to make our own with our sight words that we're working on. So you will see that I took a white card, I cut it in half with my scissors, and then I cut out some squares. I actually kind of cheated and used the Cricut machine, and we cut out a bunch of squares with our Cricut machine. And then I just glued them on the cards, and I made our sight words that are all upside down, looks like. And you can use this for any skill that you're working on, whether it be numbers or maybe some spelling words or your shapes, your sight words, doesn't matter. So you get all your pieces ready, Try to hurry this along a little bit. And then we have to shuffle them up to play our game. And then we're going to put our cards, we'll put them right here so we can kind of see. So to play the game, you're going to draw a card. And I got the sight word me. M-E, me. So you'll see that me was written on a blue one. So I'm going to take my game piece and I'm going to move it to a blue square. And oh look, I get to slide up. And then the next person would go and so on and so forth. And comes back to me. Oh, I got the word Y-O-U. But maybe I'm stuck on that word and I'm going to say, me? Did I get that word right? No, that's you. Y-O-U. So I don't get to move forward. I lose my turn. And so you continue on doing that, boys and girls, until you get all the way up. Probably can't see it, but you get all the way up to King Candy's castle. And like I said, you can use this for any skill you're working on at home. Whether it be math, you might have some little science questions on there. So just like with what I try to do with all of my games, the possibilities are endless. You make it the way you want it to be. And have fun with it. That's the most important part. Have fun and learn. Well, so we've had our book. We had our game that you have to make the pieces for, and then you're going to play the game. And then if we look over here, oh, we see some stuff. We see a toaster, oh boy, and some cups and a little bit of milk. And over there I see bread. So you know what we're going to do? We are going to cook and eat a rainbow. Wonder how we would do that. The first thing we need to figure out are, what are the colors of a rainbow? I don't know. Do you know? I'll give you a minute or two to think about that. What are the colors of a rainbow? And I should have wrote this down on a piece of paper, but I did not. When I was in school, a teacher by the name of Pam Miller taught me the colors of a rainbow by a name. And the name is Roy G. Biff. And if you could remember that, you could remember the colors of a rainbow. It was Roy, R, red, orange, O, excuse me, goodness, Y for yellow, so there was Roy. Then we had G, which would be green, and then you had Biv, B for blue, and here's a fancy one that a lot of people don't think about, but it's still in the rainbow, and it was called indigo. And when I think of indigo, I think it's kind of like a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple mixed together. So that was the I, and the last letter was V, violet, which is another word for purple. And I'm going to cough again. And there, Mr. Dave just wrote them down for me. So if you look at it, it will say Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, which violet is another word for purple. And indigo I kind of think is blue and purple mixed together. So of all the things I could remember in school, I remember Pam Miller teaching me Roy G. Biv. But for this particular rainbow, eating of the rainbow, we're going to leave indigo out. We're just going to have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So we have to start off with a little bit of milk. Doesn't matter what kind of milk you use, just a little bit of milk. It doesn't take a lot in each cup. See if I can get it. Do you think I'll have enough? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, just the right amount. Okay, so we have milk in each one of our cups. Now we need the color, right? So first was red. Okay, I've got red. 1, 2, and this is just food coloring. It's safe to eat. There's red. Okay, but in my food coloring colors that were in my box, I didn't have any orange. So let's skip that and we'll go back to that one. So next was yellow. So I have a couple squirts of yellow. That, okay. Then the next color was what? Green. So we put in a dot or two of green food coloring. Okay. And then the next color was what? Blue. And then we have indigo, and we're going to skip indigo, okay? And then we're going to go to purple. But my box of food coloring didn't have purple. So what are we going to do? I don't know. Do you have any guesses? How could we make orange? Do you have any guesses? Let me see. What happens if we take a little bit of red, drop, and a little bit of yellow? So we've got our red and our yellow. What happens if we put them together? Wonder what we'll get. Let's see. And the brushes that I've got here, boys and girls, we call these our food brushes. It was a brand new set of brushes, and they are only used for food. So get you a new set of brushes. Don't use them for anything but food, okay? So we've got our red and our yellow in there. Let's see what happens when I stir it up. Oh, what did I just make? What did I make? Orange. Hello. All right, so we were able to make orange by mixing red and yellow. Okay, so now we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and where's purple? I don't have any purple, but I've got blue food coloring, I've got green food coloring, I've got yellow food coloring, and I've got red food coloring. So, wonder what colors I would use to make purple. Do you have any guesses? Let's experiment and see, okay? I'm going to go back to red. So let's take a drop of red. Bloop. And then we know the red and yellow made orange. Let's try maybe, I think we'll try blue. Let's see what happens when we mix the blue. So 1 dot of red, 1 dot of blue, and we ended up with 2 dots of blue. Uh-oh. And then your food safe brush, very important. Don't mix your brushes. And then we're going to stir that up. You know, it's kind of looking a little bit like indigo. Let's add another drop of red in there. Okay. And then we stir that together. And what did we get? We got purple. Okay, so now we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And let me get out my food brushes and stir our red. We have red, kind of looking a little pink, isn't it? Maybe we'll put another drop of red in there. Got to hang out for a little bit. So we have red. Then we have yellow. Oh, that's a nice color, yellow. A little bright yellow. And then we have green. That one's almost mixed together by itself. That was pretty cool. That's a really pretty shade of green too. And the last color was blue. We'll mix that one up. Okay, so now here we go. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So we have a rainbow. Now, how are we going to eat that rainbow? Let's see what other ingredients I have on the table. If we look over here, you will see that I have a baggie that's got some bread in it. And guess what happened to my bread on my way down here? I smashed my bread. I have flat bread. Oh, good grief. Okay, and now comes the fun part. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, and I'm going to bring it over here where you guys can see it, okay? So now you just take your rainbow colors, and you are going to paint the bread. And you want to scrape your brush just like you do with regular paint. We're going to scrape the brush, and we're just going to paint the bread. How cool is that? Painting your food that you're going to eat. Whoa. So we've got some red. Or we've got, gee, many Christmas. Let's try that again, Penny. Blue. Hello. And now we got some purple. Okay. And you want to remember to scrape your brushes. And we add some green to our rainbow toast. And like I said, you can do whatever you want. You can make a face on there. You can make a tree or a bird. Whatever you want to do. You use your imagination. Your imagination can take you anywhere. So I've got a little bit of blue, a little bit of red, or purple. Oh, geez. A little bit of green, a little bit of yellow. What am I missing? I'm missing orange, which was our red and our yellow together. So paint that on there. And then our last color was what? Red. Okay. Oh, that really looks pink, doesn't it? That happens when you add red to anything white. And we add white milk. All right, so there's my rainbow bread. But it's not rainbow toast. So what do you think we need to make rainbow toast? We need a toaster. Now, if your mom or your dad's a little nervous about, okay, we just painted a piece of bread and you're going to put it in my toaster, it's okay. But I will tell you this. If you were a little heavy-handed with your paint, you might want to take a napkin and just dab it on top of your toast, on top of your bread. Dab up a little bit of that paint, and then you put it in the toaster. Doo-doo. We push the toaster button. Doo-doo. Abracadabra, magic happens. Whoosh. And with the magic of TV, we have a piece of rainbow toast. And then when it comes out of the toaster, it's fresh and warm. You can eat it just like that, or if you want to put just a tiny little bit of butter on it, you can. Or if you want to put a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on that, you can do that too. But there we have, oh, I have to eat it, remember? Because that's the thing. When you cook, it's always better when you cook it yourself or you help your parents. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. I'll take a bite of toast. Tastes just like toast. It was delicious. And do you know how hard it is to swallow a piece of dry bread when everybody's watching you? All right, boys and girls, that was it for today, and I will see you next time. I miss you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.